Hey everyone and welcome! Today we've got a really special explainer put together just for our young readers out there. We're gonna go on a fun little storybook journey with a super cute, kinda translucent frog friend named Gumi-Gaiaru. But you know, this isn't just an ordinary story. As we tag along with Gumi-Gaiaru today, we're actually gonna unlock a really powerful reading secret. It's a magic spelling trick that's gonna help you read bigger, longer words all by yourself. Okay, let's dive into this. Are you ready to learn the secret of the magic E? I know you are. Now, it sounds like something straight out of a wizard's spell book, doesn't it? But really, it's just a super simple trick that letters use when they hang out together in a word. Our frog friend Gumi-Gaiaru uses this magic literally every single day, and I promise by the end of our time together, you're gonna be a magic E wizard too. So, what does this magic actually do? Well, the magic E is a silent letter that just sits there at the very end of a word. And when we say silent, we mean it doesn't make a sound at all. Shh. But even though it's totally quiet, it has a massive job. It uses all its magic power to reach over and tell the vowel right before it to say its very own name. Today we're focusing on the vowel A. Normally, A makes a short A sound, like you hear in apple. But the second that magic E drops in at the end of the word, it makes the A stretch all the way out and say a nice long A sound. Let's actually see this magic in action in our story. Look at that bright, beautiful morning sun shining down. It's peeking out from behind a little blue cloud, letting Gumi-Gaiaru know that a brand new day has started. It's time for our frog friend to wake. Listen to that word for a second. W-A-K-E. Wake. Do you hear that long A sound? A. That is the magic E right at the end of the word, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Well, after a long night of sleeping, Gumi-Gaiaru's little frog tummy starts to rumble. He is so hungry. So he decides to head into his cozy kitchen to bake a delicious morning snack. Did you catch it? There is that magic sound again. Bake, bake. The silent E at the end is basically bossing around the A in the middle, telling it to say its name. Come on, try saying it out loud with me. Bake! So what is he going to bake? Let's follow his recipe together. Step 1. Mix the batter in a nice big bowl. Step 2. Carefully put it into the warm oven. And step 3. Watch the cake rise. That's right, he made a cake. C-A-K-E. Look at how those letters work together as a team. Without the magic E, that word would just be cack. But we toss that E on the end, and boom, it magically transforms into cake. Okay, now that Gumi-Gaiaru has a full tummy, he's just bursting with energy. He's literally hopping up and down in his kitchen. It is time for an adventure. He straps on his tiny frog boots, grabs his little backpack, and hops right out his front door into the big wide world. And this brilliantly illustrates a big choice he has to make right outside his door. You see, there are a few different trails he can hop down, but today he really wants to go down toward the water. To get there, Gumi-Gaiaru needs to take path number 1. T-A-K. Take. He points his little webbed feet at the sign with the big number 1 on it, and off he goes. Right at the end of path number 1, he finds exactly what he was searching for. A beautiful, shimmering, bright blue lake. The water is just so cool and calm. Lake. Lake. Let's pause for just a quick second here. Listen to that word. Do you hear the silent E at the end? Do you hear the long A sound right in the middle? Lake. You're doing absolutely fantastic at this. But wait, as Gumi-Gaiaru is admiring the water, he hears this gentle rustling sound nearby in the tall green grass. Swish, swish.
Swish! Something is definitely moving in there. Let's think about our magic E words that end in ake. What ake word do you think the frog saw hiding in the grass next? Any guesses?
It's a snake. But hey, don't worry, this isn't a scary one at all. It's actually a super friendly, green, slithering snake who just wanted to pop out and say good morning to our frog. Let's sound this one out. S-N-A-K-E. Snake. You can clearly hear the S and the N right at the beginning, but the real star of the show is that long A in the middle, getting bossed around by the quiet E at the end.
Well, while the frog and his new snake friend are chatting, the weather suddenly takes a turn. That bright morning sun from earlier? Totally hidden. A big, freezing cold cloud rolls into the sky, casting a really chilly shadow right over the water. The snake shivers, gives a quick wave goodbye to Gumigaru, and slithers right back into his warm little hole in the ground. Suddenly, the air gets very, very cold. Gumigaru looks up at the sky, and an icy white shape drifts down from that cloud. It lands right smack on the tip of his little green nose. It's a snowflake. Flake. F-L-A-K-E. Flake. That A is saying its name loud and clear, isn't it? Now the wind really starts howling, and it's getting way too chilly for our little frog. He decides it's definitely time to head back. But the wind is blowing so hard, it's actually pushing him backward. Gumigaru looks around on the ground and manages to find a sturdy wooden stick, a stake, to help him walk safely. S-T-A-K-E, stake. He leans hard on the wooden stake to keep his balance against the wind. As he's hopping back up the path, the ground gets super slippery with ice from those cold clouds. Whoosh! Gumigaru actually starts sliding downhill. To stop himself from just sliding away completely, he has to dig his tiny webbed feet straight into the dirt to brake. B-R-A-K-E, brake. To brake means to slow down or stop. And you guessed it, it's another perfect magic E word. So the crucial point is this. Thanks to his quick braking and that sturdy wooden stake, Gumigaru actually makes it all the way back to his front door. He hops inside, slams the door shut against the cold wind, and just lets out a happy little frog sigh. He is safe and sound at home. Oh, because Gumigaru was so incredibly brave on his chilly adventure today, he decides he deserves one last special treat from his kitchen. Over on the right side of our word list, under the two-syllable section, we find the absolute perfect reward. A cupcake. C-U-P-C-A-K-E. Cupcake. Now, this is a much bigger word because it has two parts, cup and cake. But there's one final question for you. Which magic ake word was your absolute favorite to read today? Was it the slippery snake, the frosty snowflake, or maybe, just maybe, it was the delicious cupcake? Whichever one it is, I want you to grab a piece of paper and practice writing your favorite word down. And hey, always remember to put that silent magic E at the very end so the A gets its long, proud sound. Keep practicing your magic spelling secrets, and we will definitely see you next time for even more learning adventures.